Hey guys, how are we doing today? And today we're watching Hannibal episode 9 or 10, no 9 of the first season. The last episode was pretty cray. The last episode was awesome. You had a great fight scene between Tobias and Hannibal. And Hannibal, I feel like Jack and Will, I think Jack is going to get suspicious. And Will, I feel like Hannibal is like drawing Will into his world because obviously Will, he's been pushed on the front lines by Jack, and it's having a massive toll on his psyche. And yeah, it was a very interesting episode, and we got to see a vulnerable side of Hannibal, and we saw Hannibal that kicked ass, and saw Hannibal who met his match in a way, and it was a great episode. We saw Franklin die, which was not a sad thing to see, but the sad part was poor old Will trying to make a move on Elena, but she turns him down pretty much. But hey, that happens. So without further ado, let's fucking do this, boys and girls. 3, 2, 1, go. Is that Jack? Something out of The Godfather. With that hat though. Wow. I'm kind of impressed, but freaked out at the same time. Did you just teleport?
Your car is outside, so we know you drove.
Well, I was on a beach in Grafton, West Virginia. I blinked, and then I was waking up in your waiting room, except I wasn't asleep.
Grafton, West Virginia is 3.5 hours from here. You lost time.
One long blink.
Something wrong with me.
That's the abuse I'm referring to.
Whoa. Do you
Yes.
want me to quit?
Well, Jack Crawford gave you a chance to quit, and you didn't take it. Why?
I saved lives.
And that feels good.
Generally speaking, yeah.
What about your life?
No.
I'm your friend, Will. I don't care about the lives you save. I care about your life.
I'm experiencing hallucinations.
You think it's too late now for him to stop? You've
I
seen
should get a brain scan.
so
Well-
much shit.
I'm worried about you, Will. You empathize so completely with the killers Jack Crawford has your mind wrapped around that you lose yourself to them.
I agree.
What if you lose time and hurt yourself?
Have a family. Spend more time with your dogs. Become a, don't know. It's a pretty tough situation to be in if you Will. But as far as Will is concerned, fuck Jack. Even though Hannibal's probably stirring the pot a little bit, but he's right. Oh, there she is, after 5 years.
I hear my dad's voice.
I still think there's more than meets the eye with her, to be
Like
honest
he was
with you.
kneeling.
Wouldn't have killed me.
She's damaged goods.
Is there a problem, Will?
Everything's fine.
Okay, sure it is. Okay.
All right.
People think I helped my dad kill those girls.
Well, you can change what people think. We can change that together.
She's all over the place, she is.
Let's tell my story.
Like, I don't know, I just don't understand. Like, is she just his innocent daughter? Or is there more than meets the eye? I just don't fucking know. Well, she fucking killed that guy. I know some of you disagree, saying, maybe you would have done it, but I don't know. He did say I was going to kill her. I'm not going to kill you, but
many bodies?
I guess that words don't matter as much as actions, I guess.
Buried on
So
a
this dates
beach.
back a while ago.
Every death is different.
Yeah.
Made to look like something else into the light.
Will? I don't want to interrupt if you're rehearsing.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I regretted leaving your house the other night.
Regretted.
Is he imagining this?
Implying that you're no longer regretting. Or are you still in a state of regret?
I'm crisscrossing the state line.
What side of the line you on now?
Got 1 foot firmly planted on both sides.
You have to make a decision, though. Come on. Don't get his hopes up.
Telling me that to confuse me?
Don't get his hopes up
No,
now.
I'm telling
Come
you that
on.
to be honest about how I feel. I don't want to mislead you, but I don't want to lie to you either.
Poor Willie.
I won't lie if you don't.
Poor Willie.
It's because I think you're unstable.
For example,
And until that changes, I can only be your friend.
so if he lays off doing this, maybe he'll feel better. And maybe he'll feel better mentally. And maybe they'll get together. Will, do this before it ends badly. God damn it, Will. What about their secret they had too?
Nicholas Boyle turned up in Minnesota, dead. His body was found in the woods. He was frozen. They thawed him out fairly quickly, but they said they can't tell if he died a week ago, 6 weeks ago, or
Hannibal.
How did he die?
You can't think that she has something to do with this.
I think Abigail Hobbs is the common denominator between her father, Marissa Shore, and Nicholas Boyle. They all go back to Abigail. My instincts tell me that Abigail has answers that we have not heard.
What are the questions, Jack?
Let's start with where she goes when she climbs the walls of the psychiatric facility. Maybe she's meeting Nicholas Boyle. None of us know what was really going on between them.
I want to go on.
I'm so divided right now. I'm so divided in opinion.
He could do Abigail irreparable damage exposing her to this.
Hannibal has other reasons why he's
Perhaps she's
against this.
stronger than we think.
You knew how to do that. Your father taught you.
Jack, I won't be party to this.
Then you can leave. You're here by invitation, by
God
courtesy,
damn it.
Dr. Bloom. Please don't interrupt me again.
Oh. Oh.
From
I know Jack's not a
Yes.
popular character in this show, but you can understand why
Leave me alone,
he
Martin.
feels this way. It's pretty.
Hank,
It will take a really stupid person to think she has nothing to do with
Did
this.
you ever meet with...
I'll be just a moment, Abigail.
Oh dear. He's a bit WTF. Kick his ass, Elena.
You believe her?
I think Abigail Hobbs is damaged. There is something she's using every ounce of that strength to keep buried, but it's not the murder of Nicholas Boyle, Jack.
What makes you so sure?
Because any reservations I have about Abigail don't extend to Hannibal. He has no reason to lie about any of this.
Really? Wake up, girl. Lance Henriksen.
I'm unarmed.
Bishop.
So you were expecting us. Beautiful about knowing that you'll spend the rest of your life in prison.
Do I look wealthy to you? Prison is going to be a luxury next to the kind of retirement home I can afford. And I certainly won't be forgotten there.
Maybe when she should have been having yours, but you got it the wrong way around. Eleanor chose to raise him as Fletcher Marshall's child rather than yours. So maybe she saw what's in your heart.
You didn't secure your legacy, Mr. Wells. You murdered it.
In fact, your one act as a father was to destroy your son.
Damn. He's realized. Your boy's realized. Hannibal, what did he do? He knocked out Elena so she wouldn't notice.
Tell me why you know?
I helped her dispose of the body.
Evidently, not well enough.
Yeah.
Have you told Jack Crawford?
Not yet.
No,
Why not?
because I was hoping it wasn't true.
If you go to Jack, then you murder Abigail's future. We can tell no one.
Surprised Hannibal is not so. He must be so stressed out. He's Chesapeake Ripper. This. All these
What you're doing
things.
here is the right thing.
He's gonna spill the beans eventually. I don't think he'll keep it a secret for too long.
Right, is it? We're all pathological in our own ways.
No, you choose the version of the truth that suits you best and pursue it pathologically.
Everyone decides their own versions of the truth.
Hannibal's a bit uncomfortable.
I'm here because I want to tell Abigail's version of the truth.
I don't have anything to hide.
Everyone has something to hide, but I won't tell anything.
Yeah, we know that's not
You
true.
must understand our concerns. We care about Abigail. Our only thought is to protect her. I can't hear you.
I helped him.
Yeah, I knew it. I had a feeling.
I knew what my father was. I knew what he did. I knew.
You motherfucking bitch.
I was the one who.
Yeah. Jack
Met
was
the girls.
right.
Talk to them.
This is why I wasn't too far she isn't and too far she is. I was in the middle like a bitch because I knew.
Found out
Anything for that.
where they lived. Where they were going when they'd be alone.
She's telling the right person, to be fair. I think Hannibal knew anyway.
I know what monsters are. You're a victim. And Will and
I guess.
We're going to protect you.
I guess she is. Due to. No. Yeah. You could argue yes because maybe her father, really to be this way, yes. But she helped to kill a lot of fucking people. And there she is. This is a flashback, hence black and white. That was episode 9 of the first season of Hannibal. And the bitch finally admitted it. She was assisting to Garrett Jacob Hobbs's, whatever you want to call it. And I don't know what you guys were thinking when you guys first watched it. Did you believe she was, or did you believe she wasn't? Or were you in the middle on the fence like I was? I had no idea. And Hannibal knew, didn't he? He knew the entire time, he just waiting for her to admit it. Hannibal's like 10 steps ahead, but Hannibal, he's on tricky footsteps right now because the whole shit happened with Franklin and that dude with the violin strings, and now with, Abigail writing a book and Will finding out, and now he has to rely on Will to keep it a secret, even though Will morally is against it. I'm gonna watch 3 in a row. I have to watch 3 in a row, even though it's half 3 right now. I'm gonna watch another one. Just watch another one. But yeah, that was episode 9, and I'm gonna watch I can't wait for episode 10. Let's see. And it was nice. He Lance Henriksen in this. Obviously he was in Aliens. He was in Alien 3. He was in other films too. I forgot what other film he was in that I watched. He was in one of the Hellraiser movies. He was in Alien Resurrection. But yeah, it was nice to see him, and he was in AVP 2, the first AVP, the one I didn't mind, to be honest with you. And yeah, it was good to see him. He was only in for one little scene, and obviously he was the one who had that nice collection of dead bodies. I think the only character who's completely in the dark, except from because Jack knows it's Abigail, he's just waiting for concrete proof. But the only person who's in the complete dark is Elena. I think is her name Elena? Yeah, Elena. She has no idea that Abigail. Well, she knows she's hiding something, but she has no idea. But yes, that was episode 9 of the first season. I hope you guys are enjoying these reactions so far. I'm gonna go all the way to the end, baby, because this is a stellar show. I haven't watched so many shows, to be honest with you. I've watched the big ones: Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, and Haunted of Hill House. I've watched. What else have I fucking watched? Sherlock. BBC Sherlock with the guy from the Doctor Strange and the other dude. I watched the other show I've watched. I think that's it. I haven't, except from Hannibal, obviously, which I'm not even close to done yet. Yeah, I need to watch other ones like Dexter, Supernatural, and that's it. I don't know what else you guys want to. And Gotham. I want to watch Gotham too. I think that show has been from how it looks appealing to me. That show does, but I never checked it out. But see you guys next time. Have a good day.